Hi guys, I'm back for part 2 of Doodling with Purpose. Sometimes you're ready for the next step after you've practiced those 4 steps in part 1, and maybe you're ready for some new designs or a new challenge. And so I have 4 more things that you can add on to your doodling. I'm going to switch to the screen that shows my hands a little bit better so we can do part 2. On part 2, you can add on to your previous doodle, or you could start a new one. And I'm going to start on a new page today just so that I can show you and it's a little easier to see what I'm drawing. So we started with steps 1 through 4. Today we're going to do 5, 6, 7, and 8. And these shapes are just there to help you let your mind wander so that you have something that you know you have to draw and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it too much. You can let your doodles just crawl on the page. So my first step is I like to draw vines. So vines are easy to connect and let grow. A vine can start off kind of like an S shape, and then you can add little spirals that come off the side, taking turns, going on left and right. Just adding some to the side, and when you want it to end, you could design a little flower. But if you wanted it to keep growing, you can start with another big spiral, or you could connect another S shape and continue adding more vines off to the side. So you can make a vine grow lots of different ways. Step number 6, we're going back to some straight lines. So sometimes they go straight crisscross. Sometimes they turn a corner. You can make them look like double lines on some of them. You could make some look like railroad tracks if you want. You can add like extra small lines in there. So they're just going to make a little bit of a maze across your page. Some long, turning a corner. Now I can go back and I can make some of them double. If I want to do some that are train tracks, I can add those in. Maybe I just want some that are going to be thick and some that stay 1 marker thickness. Step number 7, some shapes that I really like to draw are like bridges. And some bridges have arches that support the bottom. Some have other designs. I'm going to teach you this kind that I like to do. But bridges could be an inspiration if you wanted to start your own way of doodling. So I like these arches. I'm trying to get them kind of the same size. And if it's a bridge, then it might have a column supporting the bridge on top. I'm just adding those in. Maybe it connects to my straight lines. You can go back and forth between steps. Maybe I have some small bridges here. Okay, so you can just keep adding some different elements all over your page. Okay. My step 8, I like to go back now with some circles. We had some straight line things, we have some arches. I like polka dots, so maybe I'm going to add in some dots. And you just kind of have to find a spot for these. Decide where your doodle might have a little space, where it might need a little bit of decoration. And they're kind of reminding me of bubbles. So I'm imagining maybe a fish blowing bubbles up in water. And those bubbles remind me to take deep breaths. Doodling should help us relax, come back down to a regulated level. Maybe I need some bubbles over here. Maybe they switch to dots. Just working all over your page. Okay. All right, now I'll give you time to try as well.